Good morning! Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. Hi, this is Marsha and the all-natural makeup-free day. Okay, so we're going to be organizing. So I just wanted to say a quick hello, and we're going to be working on the last crate in that 4-section organizer that you always see. So let's hop over there, get out the crate, and then we will go to the desk and organize it and see what's inside. Okay, so this is the unit. And as you can see, everything is in its little place and tidy. I've been doing such a good job because most of this stuff does not get used very often. So that's why it can all stay nice and tidy and organized. The glue does, and that container here with all the papers does. Okay, so now we've organized these 3. So all I need to do is come back, and after I organize this one today, I've got to write in here on the front, and I did save that chalk, and I will write down what's in everything. So we'll do that. That'll be the last thing we do today. So I'll grab this one, bring it up to the desk, and let's take a look inside. But first, look at what's on my window. One of those giant locusts. And there was a little tiny birdie that just came to the feeder, and I don't know what he's doing. Oh, the little birdie, he flew away. I wanted to show you. He'll come back in a minute. Look at that thing. I have 2 orchids right there. I don't think he eats orchids. I've never seen him eat orchids. But if he starts to nibble on my orchid, I will have to go out there and shoo him away. Oh! All I can say is that, because I lived in Oviedo, Florida, and it's in the rural area in the black hammock section. And we used to have these things all over the place, and they fly, and oh, aren't they, look at that, aren't they just creepy as they can be? Okay, so he's going behind the pot. I'm keeping an eye on you, buddy. I hope you liked that little share I just did of the little birdies. That was a titmouse and a black cap chickadee. Woohoo! I'm excited. I didn't know they would still be down here. They're usually, hanging out up north. Okay, so this is just odds and ends of things, but this is so cool. I didn't know I had this, so it's going to be for all those beads. Maybe, I don't know, charms, something. Okay, here's another container. Ah, look. Brad's in here. See, I forgot about those. Here's some cute little sequin stickies. And some twine. Okay. And some words. Okay, sunshine, obviously, goes right with Markets of Sunshine. And 2, hello, wood. And look at this. I forgot all about that I had these. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful, wonderful. Okay, butterfly. Oh, I don't even know where I got these and when I got these. Not even ringing a bell close at all. Okay, so these are going to stay here, but we're going to put them in over here. Okay, so that's giving me an idea of what I want to put in here. These are going to come out, and they're going to go in a tray. This is my nice organizing tray that I have over there. Okay, do I want him in here or do I want them in the other one? Let me think about this. Okay, so these are all the eyelets. A couple of brads over here. I don't even know what that is. Let's just do some rearranging here. And then, let's see. Okay, so the buttons, even though I have a button container over here, you'd like the way I do that over here. So the buttons are going to go in here temporarily, but they're going to go into the button bag in a moment. So, okay, that's just odds and ends. Okay, so these are mainly decorative paper clips. That's something. This is a button, but that's an embellishment. This little charm thing here, I'm thinking I'm going to take him out, put him in here. Something fell out. What is it there? Okay. All right, so, yeah, let's go ahead. I'll just put him in here. Oh, pretty. Look, see? This is why we go through things, because I do not remember. Do you remember every single thing that you've ever purchased? If you do, wow. But I certainly don't. Okay, so we're going to do that. So all of these are now going to go in here. Because I'm always looking for these, and I said, like, it was like in the back of my mind somewhere, and I always kept thinking, don't I have some of those somewhere? Thought I had some. Well, guess what? I won't ever have to say that again because I do. And they will be right here with these, where they belong. And this container here, I'm going to put over on my bookcase to the right of my desk. And I have the fiber container that is similar to this there. So then this will go under the fiber container. And I will start utilizing a lot of the things that are in here, like these things here. Okay, so this is going to go back in his home. And those trays can be dangerous when you carry them like that, because if I were to slip and then all that mess would be all over the floor, that would be a cry. That would be a time to just sit down and cry. All right, so, okay, going back through. Now, I have asthma, so any of you guys that have asthma, and I've not had to use this thing, thank heavens, I can say that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And probably, goodness gracious, when was the last time I used this thing? Maybe, I know it's been over 10 years ago. Anyhow, my asthma's been doing really, really good. All right, so here are some paper clips. I probably had them in here. I was going to go get a glove because I didn't even know what half of this. Oh, more paper clips. I can see through the thing there. Okay, so this is the paper clip stash. But do I want to keep the paper clip stash in here, or where would be a good place to put the paper clip stash? Oh, you know what? I think I will put it in the organizer under tools section. That was the top drawer. So let me pop them in there. Because I had safety pins in there as well. All right, here are some handy dandy little white labels. And these were generally used when we had garage sales, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Okay, this little pouch, which is made from that plastic canvas, and I purchased this at the library probably 25 years ago. As you can see, it's very well loved and used. So your little library card went in there, so whenever we went to the library, then I always looked at my purse and knew this is where the library card was. And they were like $1 or $3 or something like that. Some lady made them, and they were letting her sell them in there. That was so nice. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is some, like, my old eyeglass lenses. Why would I need those? Who knows? Okay, here's a bag here. All right, this is a rubber band. We definitely know what we're going to be using that for, because we got a whole new little project we're working on. Okay, this was some information. Let's see what's on here. You know how you write things down on these lists, and then you have to look at the list and say, no, that can all go. Okay, this was from 2016, but the notepad is in perfect condition. So I'm going to save it and put it somewhere here. All right, this plastic bag. No, I don't use those. Okay, these, this would be good if I send like the little buttons that I'm getting from Annette's shop. So those could go in there. That would be a nice little gift for that. All right, let me look in here first before I show you. Okay, this was some of my stationery, personalized, and I bought this at Cracker Barrel. Whose address is this? I have no idea. Okay, somebody in Deltona, but I have no idea who this is. But it's here where... Okay, and is there anything in here? Oh, just the envelopes. So apparently I've used all of the note cards, but this is really cute, and it's a cute little case. You know, we can make up one of these. And then this stationery was used. Okay, so here's one of my daughter's Daisy note cards. Isn't that adorable? And I had sent it off. I used to sell our things in some brick and mortar shops. This one is in Tennessee, and I think she's still in business. But I'm not doing any of that remote stuff anymore. And I was selling our items in a shop in Mount Dora, but again, oh, look at that. Look at this. See these bags? And this is what you get. So, but it's old. It's been in there. Oh yeah, see, it's discolored. So obviously over time, as you can see, so it's just a temporary ship and then throw it in the trash kind of a thing, because it's not going to last. So this was her artwork. Beautiful little note card. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. Love it. And then this was her horse artwork, and then I put that onto the note card here. Let me see, is that what I did, or what's going on here? Trying to see. Oh, okay, yeah, I just mounted it. No. That's stuck on here some reason. Okay, this was her. I had her do this for crocheting and knitting people. So this was a card that you could send somebody if you had knitted them a gift or crocheted them a gift, and you wanted to include a card along with it. So that's what that was for. And then, of course, her horse artwork. Don't you just love that? Okay, so I'm going to take these, and they are going to go into the first crate over here where I have a lot of her artwork and things in there. Let me pull this out. Get the Ziploc bag. As you know, we were organizing in Ziploc bags. So now this can come out of here. I mean, there's no reason for that to stay. Oh yeah, I was like, why is this still so heavy? But the thing is heavy. All right, this was one of those oriental fans. With a butterfly and a rose. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we will just put that here. This thing is probably 30 years old or older. All right, I will stick it right there in the back of that. Somehow it's getting to stay. All right, so we will utilize this. Boy, this is a nice one. It's Rubbermaid. I don't think that came from the dollar store. Oh, there's a beanie tag protector. I need these when I sell the beanies, and there's once in a while there's a few of them that didn't have a tag protector, and so I'm like, I gotta get a tag protector on there. Okay, so we're going to utilize this, and probably, I don't know where, but anything that's loose floating around here that I need it to have a home. That's what's going to go in here. So I will, in the meantime, okay, so now here we have this, and I'm going to cut the tags off of here. We don't need this any longer. And I have plenty of burlap, so I don't need to keep that either. We have a whole empty crate. Wow. Okay, so this empty crate is going to go back in its little spot because I have nothing at the moment that I can think of that I need to put in here. I will come up with something later on, I'm sure, but right at the moment, I can't think of anything. Okay, so now these little things I'm going to put away. All right, so that was step one, was to organize those 4 crates. So those 4 crates are now organized. I know exactly what is in there, and I will put the labels on them in a minute. So now, let's see, what do I want to show you next? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, everybody, here is another bag that I have in my room that was on the floor. It's one of those 31 gift tote bags. So it's a large tote bag. It's really nice. It can hold a lot of stuff, and that's dangerous. Okay, so 21 inches long by 10 inches wide and more or less like 12 inches tall. So you can see how you can stuff a lot of things in here. So I have been just throwing scraps of paper and fabric in here. And so, but now I want to, you know, they're big and they're cumbersome. And I have, you know, I had them on a shelf in my closet. But the problem is that, you know, they take up a lot of room. So I didn't like the taking up a lot of room thing anymore. But on the other hand, I thought, okay, once I get these emptied, what am I going to do with them? So they're going to go into the garage, and they're going to hold things in the garage and keep things tidy out there, because things out there can kind of get out of hand. So since I'm organizing everything in here, then these can be utilized in the garage. And I had all the fabric that I had in my Ziplock bags. I had them in here, but again, this can only hold so much. So after taking the fabric out of the tote and put them in just in the closet, I can get more Ziploc bags in there with the fabric versus a tote bag. I had 2 of them in there, but now, yeah, it's working out better this way. So I'll show you that in a minute. So first thing I'm going to do is just go through here, and apparently I have some 12 by 12 papers in here. So I'm going to take these out, and these are going to go into the closet. And as you can see, I've got a lot more papers, odds and ends of things, even an altered book that I'm working on. What was I doing with this one? Oh, yes. So this one I was just altering it, so folding the pages. Isn't it cute? Whispering rabbit. I love bunnies. So I was just folding and decorating the pages, and actually what I'm going to do here is have my husband drill a hole here and drill a hole here, and then I'm going to put the 3-ring binder in there for this. So that's what this one is going to be. So he's already taken the staples out of it for me, and so now I'm just going to finish decorating the pages. Here's a pocket here, pockets here. Center, so I was making it for a little girl, obviously, so a little journal for a little girl. And then these pages here already have brads put in them. And so there was, let's see, okay, I had a pocket here and then just decorated that up. Okay, so that is basically, this one is just waiting to be completed, but that's how we're going to do this one. And I will add journal pages into the center, and that will allow for a lot of writing in addition to the decorative parts of it. So Okay, this is the center. Okay, so there's the center, and then I'll put the journal pages in here. But again, this is where the staples were, so I'll just be putting a hole here and a hole here and put the 3-ring binder in there. But this is such an easy project to do. If you'd like me to show you how to alter a book and take out the staples and then drill the holes and put the metal hoops on, then just leave me a comment below and we'll work on that and do a project out of that in the future. Okay, so he's going to go on the shelf. These are going to go in the shelf. And then I'm going to start putting these into Ziploc bags, and then they can go into their home and not be in here. Okay, here's a whole book on crocheting. This stitch was the first stitch I ever learned, and it's very complicated, but I forgot it. And I've tried to learn it from the patterns in here, and it just doesn't turn out the same. So I just finally said, okay, forget it. But isn't that beautiful? This was the one. So pretty. I just love it. And it just turns out really nice. But like I said, sad to say, this is one of the things, you know, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. But I can do a lot of other basic patterns, and I'm not crocheting a long time, so I probably will put this in my Etsy shop and let somebody else who is crocheting use that. These are going to go in the shelf. All right, now I think I'm going to, okay, this is just freezer paper. And what freezer paper is good for is when you're ironing the fusible backing onto fabric. You don't want to use wax paper because obviously the wax will melt. You want to use freezer paper. So freezer paper is a little pricey, but you get a big roll and I need to get more of it. Or you could parchment paper. But after you iron it so many times, it starts to get to looking like this, and that's what this is. It's not parchment paper. It was actually freezer paper, but it actually starts to lose its stiffness as you iron with it. But this is excellent to keep around, and I do those projects every once in a while. Now, I do have that bottom shelf that I showed you with the Anna Griffin paper. So these that are cut this size, that's where they're going to go, because it wouldn't make sense to put those in a Ziploc bag. But all these smaller pieces are definitely going to go in a Ziploc bag. Okay, so tote bag is empty. Here's a bag of the scraps. And now we can move on to the next bag. Let me show you what I also got out of there. One of my daughter's artworks. I scanned this from her original and just printed it out on cardstock. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe put it in a bag of a journal, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll scan it, make it available for you guys who are my newsletter subscribers. So if any of you who are my newsletter subscribers, if you would like this as a freebie, then let me know in the comments below, and I will include it in August's freebie digital image for you. Okay, so over here to the right, let me see if I can move this without creating an avalanche. On the floor. Okay, so I found another one of these little silk bags. So I'm going to put it over here in my little basket. And these are acrylic pieces. And I ordered these. They have a clear plastic piece on the front and the back, so even though you see scratches, the acrylic is not scratched, but this is scratched. So if it wasn't for the fact that I had that on there. And you make little postcards out of this, believe it or not. So that is going to be an upcoming project on my channel. So once I finish these 2 challenges, I have the Altered Paperclip challenge going on and the Bohemian Dream challenge going on my channel. So once I get those finished, then we'll start jumping into making some more of these cute and adorable projects. Okay, so this was one of the things, this plastic bag. This is one of those bags, they're very heavy duty, that your sheets come in, you know, something like that. And I believe it was Treasure Books, I believe, is where I saw the video of how you turn this into another little pouch. And I have a video all about that, so I will link it in the end, at the end, so watch the end card so that you can watch the video on how to turn this into a cute little envelope pouch. So don't throw these away. You can make smaller ones out of them, okay? Make something cute and useful out of that. So I saved that, and then a piece of my leather textured, faux leather textured wallpaper, so another piece of that goes on my little cart, and a recipe book from Mary Jane's Farm, the gluten-free budget mix. So check her website out. It's maryjanesfarm.com. Yeah, maryjanesfarm. It's .org or .com. Can't say those 2 together. So this is just a little recipe booklet that comes when you purchase the budget mix, and it has all these cute little recipes. So I always purchase the gluten-free one, but if you purchase, she has one that's made with wheat flour if you're not allergic to gluten or gliadin. Now these are all ready to become envelopes for my cash envelope system, and those are in my Etsy shop. So if you are wanting to get started in the cash envelope system, then head on over to my Etsy shop and you will find wallets and envelopes in my shop all ready to go. And then these are for the notepads that I make, that I include with every purchase. So when you make a cash envelope system set, so when you see the wallet and the envelopes together in a set, then you get the little notepad with it for free. I only give those out when you buy the set. So I just need to sew these on the sewing machine. And I got into the junk journal world, and I just kind of let this go to the wayside because I have, you know, listings in my shop. So I wanted to get those sold first, and then I will add more to the shop. But all of these are waiting for that. I think this was a thank you from somebody else. All right. That's a cute little idea. Put these in this Ziploc bag. Now, what I liked about the other Ziploc bags, because I had my husband get these, and I didn't even remember this until just now seeing it. But if you remember, some of the Ziploc bags have a spot here where you can write on it and label it, so you wouldn't have to put another piece of paper on there to label it. But, I mean, I know what these are for, and so I'm going to put these in this little basket here that came out of the tote bag. So this is all the scraps, and this is ribbon scraps that I'm just collecting in here for now. And then this bag is fabric scraps that I'm collecting. So I have a whole other area in the closet that needs to be organized. So this is the fabric scraps, this is the ribbon scraps. But look at this, isn't this cute? So just take a little piece of cardstock, cut it, and then just glue a little decorative flower or dragonfly, butterfly, whatever it is that you have, heart in your stash, the flat back ones, you know. And look at how cute that is on the front of that. Just adorable. So that's why I save these. So just to be able to give myself ideas, because I like to mix it up when I'm, sending customer orders. And then, not just the same old style all the time. So, let me see here now. I think I'm pretty tired for the day. We're just emptying that tote bag, so I will clear off my desk. So all this will be ready to go for the altered paperclip challenge tomorrow. And if anyone out there is a Bolt House Farms fan and likes their products, so they have juices, they have the protein drinks, they have salad dressings, apparently they have vegetables as well. I used to drink their smoothie drinks. You just drink a little tiny bit. You don't drink this whole thing at once. But I don't use them anymore. But I was able to procure some coupons for $1 off any one Bolt House Farm product. And this coupon is good until December 31st, 2021. So again, if you want to try it, if you like organic products, you like the Bolt House products, so not all of them are organic, but apparently if the ones that are, they'll have organic on it. I thought their drinks were. Leave me a comment below, and next time you make a purchase in my Etsy shops, either one, I will include the coupon in with your purchase. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these available. So again, if you want to try it, or if you're a fan already, then leave me a comment that you would like one to be included with your next purchase from my Etsy shop. They don't expire till the end of the year, so you've got 5 months to use it. And I'm still doing the giveaway that the next 5 purchases in my Markets of Sunshine Etsy shop will receive a lace sampler from my Pioneer Fundraiser Etsy shop, just lace that I pick out, put in sample pieces of, all various sizes. And the person who makes the 850th purchase in my Markets of Sunshine Etsy shop will get that whole gift set that I showed you in a couple videos back, so you can watch that as well. So have a great day. I will see you in tomorrow's video with our Altered Paperclips Challenge, Week 8. Keep creating in the sunshine and keep that craft room tidy. Bye-bye.